Most people in the United States think they are middle class, but here's the brutal truth. You probably aren't. Not financially, not structurally, not mathematically. In America, middle class is an identity, not a financial category. People making $50K call themselves middle class. People making $145K call themselves middle class. That's not class. That's confusion. And here's what nobody wants to see: the math. The bottom 50% of Americans, more than 165 million people, collectively own $3.9 trillion in wealth. The top 1% alone owns $49 trillion. And one person in the top 0.1% holds more wealth than 1 million Americans in the bottom 40% combined. That's not a gap. That's a fracture. But the illusion persists because middle class isn't about wealth. It's about lifestyle, consumption, comfort, and the illusion of stability. You can have a house, a car, a degree, vacations, a nice neighborhood, and still be financially fragile. Because high income without assets is just a more expensive disguise. And here's the part no one talks about: the geographic distortion. The income range considered middle class in San Jose starts around $90K. In Memphis, $34K. The same label. Two different realities. If your identity depends on a number that changes by zip code, it isn't identity. It's marketing. Now the psychological part. If you earn $145K but have $0 in capital, you're not fragile because you earn too little. You're fragile because your psychology has been trained to live like the wealthy, while your financial structure is built like the poor. That contradiction creates a quiet, permanent anxiety. Your life looks secure. Your numbers don't. That's the pain of downward mobility. In 1970, children had a 90% chance of earning more than their parents. Today, 50%. It's a coin toss. Not because people got lazy, but because the system was redesigned. And while the bottom 90% holds 73% of all personal debt, the top 10% own 81% of all stock market capital, and the top 1% control 80% of private business equity. Those who work hardest own least. Those who own most don't need to work. That's the real class divide. There is no middle. There are only two kinds of people: those who own capital and those who support the system that protects capital. And the social categories Americans use, upper class, lower upper, upper middle, middle, working class, working poor, don't measure wealth. They measure lifestyle, identity, education, consumption. They don't reflect what you own. They reflect how you live and how you spend. That's why middle class works. It calms people down. It keeps them comfortable. It creates the feeling of progress without mobility. Middle class became anesthesia. And here's the structural truth. If your net worth doesn't grow without you, you are not middle class. You are labor class. No matter how good it looks on the outside. In the next video, I'll show you why these classes don't define financial destiny, why the gap isn't psychological, it's structural, and why true wealth has nothing to do with salary, comfort, or status. If you want to see the difference, stay.